Hey guys, let's get more news from Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Bam Adebayo gets real on NBA's 65-game load management rule. I think it's crazy. Miami Heat star Bam Adebayo recently spoke on the NBA's new 65-game load management rule. Ahead of the 2023-24 campaign, a new rule was created that disqualifies players from major end-of-season awards and honors in most cases if they fail to appear in at least 65 games. Honestly, it doesn't affect how I think about basketball, Adebayo told ESPN. I love to play basketball. I love the game. So, for me, I'm gonna play regardless. I think it's crazy that we have to have a rule that you have to play games. Just because in my mind, I feel like everybody loves basketball the way I do. At the end of the day, if guys want to win awards, they're gonna play. Adebayo then explained that injuries are part of the game. An injury is what it is, Adebayo said. You can't stop injuries from happening. He continued. God forbid nobody gets hurt, but you can't prevent injury, he said. I think it's crazy that we even have the rule. It's one of those things where you just accept the rule. I guess, use your 17 games as wisely as possible. Adebayo is on track to play fewer than 65 games for the Heat this season. He has played in 30 of the Heat's 40 regular season games thus far and is averaging 21.7 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game while shooting 50.4% from the field and 77.9% from the free throw line. The 26-year-old is one of the top contenders for the league's Defensive Player of the Year award, but in order to garner consideration for the honor at the end of the season, and other accolades, he will have to appear in at least 35 more games for the Heat. While Adebayo shot just 5 of 17 from the field in the Heat's most recent game versus the Brooklyn Nets on Monday, he starred on the defensive end of the floor. He tallied 20 rebounds, 18 defensive, to go along with 1 block and 1 steal in 44 minutes of action for Miami. The Heat beat the Nets by 1 point in overtime to improve their record to 24-16 on the season, which is the 5th best record in the Eastern Conference at the moment. Miami is within striking distance of the number 3 seed in the conference, as the team is just 2 games behind the third-place Philadelphia 76ers in the standings. Adebayo and the Heat will try for their 4th straight victory when they take on the Toronto Raptors on the road on Wednesday. The Raptors lost to the Boston Celtics at home by 9 points in their most recent game on Monday. Celtics star Jason Tatum totaled 19 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists in 37 minutes of playing time. Dwayne Wade to be honored by Miami Heat with Casilla Center statue. Dwayne Wade will be immortalized with a statue outside the Miami Heat's Casilla Center. According to ESPN, the team surprised their former star with the announcement on Sunday, January 14. The Heat organization held a ceremony to celebrate Wade's career and contributions to the Southeast Division squad. Legendary basketball mind Pat Riley spearheaded the commemoration and echoed his previous sentiments, calling Wade the forever face of the franchise. When we retired his jersey in February 2020, I said Dwayne was the face of this franchise forever, and I meant it, Riley told Wade and the roaring crowd. Dwayne's legacy is a towering one not only for the Miami Heat but for Miami-Wade County. I can't think of a better way to honor him than by memorializing that legacy. Wade was visibility, choked up over the gesture, and fought back tears. The Chicago native expressed his gratitude to the Heat as he continued to fumble over his words. I didn't dream of this, Wade said. I'm very grateful. The outlet reports that the Heat will enlist sculptors Oscar Leon and Omri Amrani for the project. Amrani's work is well known in sports as he is responsible for statues commemorating Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dirk Nowitzki. The 3-time NBA championship winner's statue will be unveiled in fall 2024. The Heat previously retired D-Wade's number 3 jersey in 2020. The NBA then honored the Flash by being named to the league's 75th anniversary team. Then, in 2023, the athlete was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Elsewhere, Wade is also set to donate $3 million to his alma mater, Marquette. ESPN reports that the athlete will give the university money over 2 decades. The school announced their former star's generous gift as the WNBA owner attended Marquette's game against Villanova on Monday, January 15. The $3 million award will finance Marquette's summer reading program. Wade's contribution will also help establish the Wade Scholars Program for low-income students. Additionally, funds will help the university's athletic program and create a new practice facility for Marquette's men's basketball team. The court will be named after Wade. Pacers shouldn't trade Buddy Hield before the season, says journalist. Indiana Pacers shooting guard Buddy Hield's contract ends after next season and, even though talks about renewal are stagnant, a trade for the player also doesn't seem close to happening. According to Jake Fisher, from Yahoo Sports, this Tuesday, 17, Hield is not expected to be replaced before the start of the 2023/2024 season. After all the initial noise about Buddy Hield being available for trade, after the shooting guard and the Pacers failed to reach a renewal agreement in early conversations, few NBA executives believe Hield will be traded before the season, said the reporter. At the end of September, Pacers general manager Chad Buchanan had downplayed rumors of a possible trade for Hield this year, after news reported that both parties were looking for interested parties for the player after talks for a contract renewal were paralyzed. Entering the final year of his contract, worth $18.5 million, Hield should have one last long contract before ending his career and is certainly looking for something profitable. Last season, the shooting guard averaged 16.8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in 80 games. Hield is the leader in three-pointers made in the last 5 years and will certainly attract the interest of title candidates if he reaches free agency. The Pacers debut in the regular season on Wednesday, 25, at home, against the Washington Wizards. The Miami Heat is interested in trading for Buddy Hield. And you fan, what do you think of the Buddy Hield situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.